Dear car wash, why was I dumb enough to get inside you? This was an incredibly stupid idea. Why did I do it? If anybody right now enters a code over there, I will be sprayed with a lot of hot water. Coming out of, oh there they are, they're over there, of these jets that wash the underside of the car. Those are the things that come down and wash it and so on and so forth. Now what am I doing inside a car wash, you ask? I wanted to be somewhere exciting when I vlogged. It's really that simple. Because I wanted to be somewhere that's kind of exciting and fun and happy while I, talk about a lot of things that, you guys have been asking questions about. I wrote down some questions that were comments on one of my recent vlogs, and I wanted to just talk about them really quickly. A question from Hyperpunk182 was, why do you have the cutest dimples ever? Well, you see, my mom or my dad, they formed me in whatever way. I think there was a stork involved. And in making me, their combined amazing dimples made what I like to call the perfect dimple. Like, it's dimple perfected, you know what I mean? I don't want to say perfect because everybody says that. I'm the perfect dimple. So that's, I hope that answers your question rather vaguely. Shayafon, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the username. I know you, but I don't know how to pronounce your username. Shayafon asked a few questions. The first one was, what's the actual name of this thing, the thing that's wrong with me? What's wrong with me is actually called a vascular malformation, but its location is just in a place that's not really operable. So instead of being able to remove it like they would normally, like at birth and whatnot, they've been unable to. So essentially what they're doing is just doing a big drain and then putting some metal clamps and injecting it with alcohol, which is going to really burn. But it's going to hurt like crazy, but I'm going to be so great afterwards. So I'm actually looking forward to it, even though I'm not really looking forward to the pain part. But I'll be okay. But it's actually called a vascular malformation. I gotta keep making sure that nobody pulls up, because if they do, I'm in big trouble. Okay, so next question is, how long will you be in the hospital? I'm actually only in the hospital for 24 hours, just for the day. I should be out, not even, probably like 12 hours. They monitor me and make sure that there's no clotting or anything that's happened based on what they did, or it's not too thin and the blood's leaking out. And then after that, it's pretty much clean sailing. I'm observed at home. I'm not to be alone for a lengthy period of time, so my family or my ApprenticeA family, wherever I am, will just have to keep an eye on me, make sure that I don't sleep too long. But I won't be in the hospital very long at all. What is your expected recovery time? See, that's hard to say. See, the first time I had this surgery, it was 3 months of almost complete being in bed, like bedridden. And so it's hard to say exactly what the recovery time is going to be this time around, because the 4 surgeries that I've already had for this were so close together that the recovery time shortened. The last time I had this, it was only 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, I was back on my feet, no problem. Now, because this is my 5th surgery, it might be a smaller amount of recovery time, or it might be that because it's been so long since my last surgery, almost 2 years, that actually it's been over 2 years. It might mean that the recovery time will be a lot longer, or, well, probably not as long as the first one, but still more lengthy than the last one. So there's no real way to say, but as an estimate, anywhere between 3 weeks and 3 months. Hopefully I'll be perfect by VidCon. The last question from Shayafon, should I visit or make it to a future YouTube gathering? You should make it to a future YouTube gathering. I won't be in the hospital long, so I won't be receiving any visitors, and I won't be in any mood to see people. Every time I'm in a good mood, I'll vlog about it, and I'll try and keep you guys posted on my recovery process. But there's no real way for me to say, with certainty that I'll be in a good mood whenever someone visits. But make it to a future YouTube gathering. Come say hello. That'd be awesome. Hopefully you're coming to VidCon, because VidCon's going to be awesome too. Okay, now Alexander Fraser said, when the time comes, where do we send the have a good recovery gifts? I'm actually not, I'm not in any need of any gifts, to be honest with you. We can always use the ApprenticeA P.O. Box, which you can see on Corey Vidal's main channel, the ApprenticeA main channel, and the ApprenticeA channel. You can send them there, but normally I don't have, and if I can find it in time, I'll put a link in the description below. But I honestly, and I'm not just saying that so you send me gifts, I don't want anything. Getting better is going to be enough, and just support, sending tweets, sending comments below, asking questions to give me more stuff to vlog about. These are great things, these are great gifts for me, because that's all I really need. But I really appreciate it, and I accept anything sent, but you really don't need to do anything, honestly. I'm much more I'm much more looking forward to getting better and to making a lot more Smash vlogs and some main channel videos. Those would be really awesome. One more thing I really want to talk about. Hey, someone's like credit cards on the ground over there. Maybe I should grab that. One more thing I want to talk about is my father. So the last vlog was all about Clue, was Jack Diamond kicking my butt at Clue. But I did want to bring up my father. My father is doing all right. I don't want to say well, but he's doing all right. He's lost the sight in his left eye, and sadly that was actually his good eye. But he did have a stroke, and he's lost his sight, and he's having, he's not having an easy go of it at all. But to be honest with you, my father is the strongest man that I've ever known, and to be a portion as strong as he is will get me through any surgery recovery or anything. Do you know what I mean? So I mean that's just how it is. My father is the strongest man in the world. He's home. He's in good spirits. He can't drive, and that really upsets him because he loves to drive. But yeah, long story short, I really appreciated all the support you guys give my dad. I'm gonna try and put him in a vlog, but he doesn't like being videotaped. But I'm gonna try and convince him to be in my vlog, and you guys get to meet him, quote unquote. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't like bad news vlogs, so I'm gonna try and end this happily. But like I said, I figured if I came into a car wash, literally inside where people aren't supposed to walk, I figured that might be a little cheerier place. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie. This is really dangerous, and I really need to end this quickly. But extra love to anyone. Clap your thumbs if you believe, and I will see everyone in the next vlog. Well, you'll see me. I won't see you. Did we do this joke already? Whatever. Jimmy Smash.